Okay, I'm back. I watched some more educational videos and I think I may have figured out how to see the comments. So I did post a link to this group that you have to click on to get permission to show your comments. If you could take a look at that, click on it and let me know. So this should be showing in my group, Knitting with Suzanne Bryan. I don't see anybody. Oh, one person's on there now. So if that one person, I can't tell who you are, but I can see that one person's watching. Could you please leave a comment or click on the link that says gives permission to, I'm trying to get some people on here so I can practice this. Okay, somebody said hi, but I don't know who it is. So you would have to give permission. Let's see, copy link to clipboard, copied. Okay, so there's a link, I think. Okay, I see you here, add to broadcast. Okay, I can't see who is posting those, so somehow I have to figure that out. I can see your post. Let me see, I'm inviting some other people here. Got to figure out how I can see you. But what's really cool is if you ask a question, I think I can pull your question over into the, oh, I don't see how to do that. Okay. So I have two people on here watching. I'm in my Knitting with Suzanne Bryan group on Facebook, not on YouTube, just I'm still testing. Oh, did you see how I could bring the comment over? Oh, that's so cool. Excuse me. So I see one thumbs up. 5 people are now watching. I still can't tell. I have 2 comments, but I cannot see who is making the comments. So I think you have to give permission. You have to click on, there should be a link that was posted to the group that you have to give permission for my software to show your name. Oh, there's Cindy. Cindy, how did you do that? Can you type in how you did that? Yay, so let me try this. See, I can drag Cindy over here. I think I should be able to drag her comment over. Where's, come on. Okay, we're gonna close that one. I'm learning, yay! Okay, I want to be able to drag that comment over. There, see that? Isn't that cool? So when I'm interviewing Arinda on Sunday, which is this is what this practice is for. Okay, so there's a link up on the right side of this screen. It's very, very small that you have to click on, and that gives permission for hold on, I'm texting people. Okay, isn't that cool? Because this over here, see that where it says right there. Whoa, right there. Right there. It says Cindy McBride, I see you here. So when on Sunday, when I have Arinda on here and you ask your questions, I can actually pull the question over onto the screen so people can see what it is that she's answering. Very cool. Isn't that cool? I love this. It's so exciting. Yay! Okay, so I have 7 people on here. I see 4 thumbs up. I see several comments. I see Ellen Mackler and Cindy McBride, and there's a hi Suzanne from someone I don't know who it is yet. Okay, on the right side, up above the chat room, there is a little thing you click, and that's what helps me identify you. Give permission for my software to show your name. says, where am I? Well, I'm sitting in my library at home, but I'm also on Facebook. I'm not on YouTube right now. Okay, so Cindy added the link to the chat. Now, when I tested this a little bit ago, about 11 o'clock, I asked people to test sharing it. I posted it on my main page, in my personal page in Facebook, and I asked people to see if they could share it to Knitting with Suzanne Bryant. 3 people shared it. Yay, thank you, thank you, thank you. I deleted those all, so don't worry about where it went because this is just testing. So I really only need one person to share to Facebook, so to my Knitting with Suzanne group, so that we don't get lots of repetition of the exact same thing. But I would oh, here's Betty, yay, thank you. So I would also like people to share it to their other knitting groups if they feel so inclined. If it's a group that might be interested in knowing more about the Master Hand Knitting program or the Professional Knitting certification program. So somebody said they're on their iPhone. Can you see my comment? I can see the comment, but I can't see who you are. So this is what it looks like. Let me show you what that looks like for me. See, it says I'm on my iPhone. Can you see my comment? Calling me. Okay. Thank you for being so patient with me, and thank you for helping me. I really, really appreciate this. You know, it's just amazing what I have to learn. So Eric is on. Yay! Hi, Eric. Frank Jernigan. Okay, so Frank, give your permission. Frank, go up to the top of the chat. See if you can figure out how to give your permission. Cindy, he's on his iPhone. Were you on your iPhone? Cindy added the link in the chat. See up there where it says ecamm.live, Cindy's post. If you click on that, or try, Frank, click on the link up in the chat a bit, add to broadcast. Okay, so let me close this one off. This is pretty cool. So when I'm on here on Sunday, I'll be over on this side, or this side, I haven't decided yet. And Arenda will be on the other side. She won't be in my library, she'll be at her house, but the screen will be split and we'll both be live, and there's no delay. It's really, really cool. Somebody said, I think I did now, but still not showing their name. That's probably Frank. There's 11 people on here now. I've gotten 1 heart and 4 thumbs ups. Yay! So set your alarm. Okay, you have to do it in the Facebook post, not inside the broadcast. Okay, so how to, Several people try it. So Eric was able to do it. Cindy was able to do it. Betty and Ellen have all been able to do it. So if any of those people can chime in and tell what they did, what they're using, whether you're on your computer, do it, equals, click the link. Okay, so Betty's on her iPad. She did it on her iPad. Eric, what are you on? Are you on your phone? Then you have to go above the chat window. Above the chat window. Look where the chat window is. I can't see it, so I can't give you any clues. Clicking the link. Okay, you just, if there's a link, click on the link. And then let me know. I'm not seeing it. And who is it that's not seeing? Is that you, Frank? Can somebody, not under, but under Suzanne's photo, but under chat, under my photo. Okay, so it's going to be under the photo. Let me go to Facebook and see what it looks like. Okay, but it may not. I click the link, which opened in another window. Okay, let me see on Facebook. I don't know if it'll show me the link. Click to hide comments. No. Chat. Comment. I'm trying to see down here. Okay, let me just go to Facebook. Okay, and then we go to my group. There I am. Start watch party. Watch this video with this group. Start watch party. I don't know what those mean. It says the request was sent to you. Yes, Frank. So when I go to Facebook, if I look at this on Facebook, I can see everybody's name. Of course, you can see it on Facebook. But I don't want to have to go to Facebook, because when I do stream this on Sunday, I'm going to be streaming it to YouTube and Facebook at the exact same time. And I can't be watching both those. This software that I'm using is really cool because it actually will pull in, Eric showed, okay. Watch this video with the group. Okay, so Eric, I see what you sent me. Do you push the start? Do you hit start? Okay. What if I hit start? I'm going to quit Safari. Okay. So, see if you guys can figure it out. Because I don't know what to tell you. I'm not on the receiving end. I'm on the sending end. Okay, you have to click that link before you click on the broadcast itself. Okay, so if you see a little start thing down underneath my picture, it says start. On my computer, it says start, or there's a little link. Before you actually join the conversation, you have to click the start. Then you can join the conversation. How about that? Try that. So you may have to leave and then come back and try it again if you're not being able to sew. Now you all, oh, Jeanette's here now, and Frank. Oh, Frank, I can see you. How did you do it? Tell us how you did it. Type how you did it, Frank, so that other people can see how you did it. It's going to be a learning curve. I know it's going to be it's a learning curve for me. So this is kind of, I don't want you to miss out on Arenda's interview on Sunday. A lot of you don't know who she is because you're not associated with the Knitting Guild Association, which you should be if you are a knitter. But it's a small world in a big ocean. But you need to join the Knitting Guild Association. They do a lot of, it's a nonprofit organization, and they do a lot of educational work. They're the ones that manage the Master Hand Knitting course, which is available to people worldwide. And they're starting this new course. It's called the Professional Knitting Course. It's for people who do not want to do all of the research and writing and designing that is required in the Master Hand Knitting course, but they want to finesse their knitting, and they want to learn how to, the mechanics of knitting, and so that they can do test knitting and other professional knitting related things other than designing and researching. So, anybody else? Somebody said, hi, Suzanne, it's so good to see you again. That person, hello. I don't know who you are. In my software, I can't see your name. So in order for me to be able to see your name, you need to click on the link below the picture that's showing the live stream right now. Once the live stream is over, I will leave this one on my group so that people can see how they have to click the link to join the group. Okay, Frank says, I clicked the ecamm link above the Facebook video, then clicked a couple more buttons. At first, I thought the link sent me to a page about ecamm. I'm not sure, but I think once you give permission to share your comments once, I don't think you have to every time. Exactly. Yeah, you only have to give permission once, and then on Sunday, you won't have to give permission again when the Arenda's on here. So this is why I might stay on here a little bit longer so more of you can get, oh, Jeanette, yes, you got it. Excellent. Excellent. So keep trying, clicking around till you get, so because I want to be able to see your comments, because for example, I can pull here, we can pull Jeanette's comment. This is so cool. See, I can put her comment over here. So isn't that cute? Don't you love that? This is so awesome. It's so professional. So on Sunday, when I'm interviewing Arinda and you have a question for Arinda, I'll pull your question over here so that everybody can see what the question is. They won't have to be scrolling up and down the chat column trying to find the question that Arinda is answering. So I'll just pull your question over like this, like Jeanette, and everyone can see it. And then when she's done, I'll go like this and it'll be gone. And then the next question I'll pull up and Arinda will talk about the next one, okay? I think you don't want to miss this. Even if you're not interested in either one of the programs, Arinda is a hoot to talk with. I just love her. She is a big influence in my knitting life. So anybody else on here? Let's see. We've got 15 people. Oh, Judy Wagner, she got it. Yay! People are starting to get. I'm going to stay on here a little longer because I think it'll be slow for people to figure this out. Isn't this fun? So what's really cool is on Sunday, I'll be streaming this live to YouTube and to Facebook. I will leave both of them up permanently so that, because it's kind of an advertisement for the new professional knitting course through the Knitting Guild Association. But as I'm streaming live, what's cool for me is that the software I'm using, because I'll be streaming live to YouTube and Facebook at the same time, it merges the comments into one big long comment list for me so that I can see all of the comments between the two modalities, and it's easier for me to answer them. And if you're on YouTube and watching this live, you'll be able to see all of the comments from YouTube and Facebook. Now, I don't know how it works on Facebook. We'll find out on Sunday. On Sunday, if you're on Facebook, we'll find out if the YouTube comments come over to Facebook. I'm not sure about that. So yes, there is a delay. Now, that's why I don't like to watch the Facebook and my software at the same time. Right now, I'm looking at my screen and at my software. I don't have my web browser open. Okay, so I don't see Facebook and I don't see YouTube. I'm just seeing this. And there's about a 4 or 5 second delay between when I'm actually talking and when you're actually seeing it on Facebook. So there's probably a delay also between when I show things. Delise, I can see you. Yay. And Antoinette. Wonderful. I can read it. I can see this. Antoinette says testing 1, 2, 3. Delise says hello. This is Delise. Not sure you can read this, Suzanne. Yes, I can read it. Frank's on here. Jeanette, Judy Wagner. You guys are helping me so much. It helps me learn this so much faster. So now we have just 12 people. Some people have left. I've gotten 8 thumbs up and 3 hearts. We'll stand just a little bit longer to see if there's anybody else. If you want to test how long, say send now and I'll send. Okay, Frank, I'm going to test. Send now. Nope, I don't see anything. Linda, hello. And someone said hi. This person here says hi, but I don't see who they are, so they need to click. Oh, that was a long time. Let's try it again. This time I'm going to set the timer on my phone. And let's see exactly how long it is, a stopwatch. Okay, Frank, let's do it again. I'm going to, in a second, I'll say the word now. And then you, when you hear the word now, you type now, okay? Now. It's a long time. Okay. That was 30 seconds from when I said it on my end to when I saw you reply. Oh, Simone, hello. So I don't think the delay is really a big deal. We'll deal with it because this is, I think, all of the pluses of this far outweigh any delay that we have. Yay! Okay, we'll do a couple more minutes and then I'm gonna close this. So if you happen to be catching this after it's off and it's not live anymore, please come back on Sunday. I'll probably talk a few minutes before Arinda actually gets on so that people can get on. It's going to be 2 o'clock on this Sunday, which is, let's see, what's the date today? Today is, where's my calendar? The 11th. So the 13th. This is the 11th. This is Friday. On the 13th. Thank you, Frank. On the 13th at 2 o'clock, which is Universal Time, UTC, 8 o'clock. I'll be on here with Arinda Holiday, who is the Executive Director of the Knitting Guild Association, and she's going to discuss the pros and cons and differences and comparisons between the Master Hand Knitting Certification course and the new professional knitting certification course. Okay, so the time zone is 2 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's where I am. So on the east coast of the United States, that would be 5 o'clock. Over in Europe, it might be like the middle of the night, and I'm sorry about that. So be sure, on Sunday when I do it, I would like to have one person, and I'll probably designate somebody to share it. Or if, I don't want multiple people sharing it to the same groups because that's kind of overkill. We'll have to figure that out. Okay, so anybody have any questions? It looks like everybody's getting on here. It looks like people are getting on here. I can see people now. They're getting identified. There's just there's 2 people. I can't see who they are. I see lots of other people. This is cool. Yay! It's going to work. And over time, we'll get better and better. I also have lined up to do live streams. I'm going to be doing a live stream with Janine Bages, who wrote the book about the strand. She's the feral knitter. What's her book? I'm looking in my books. It's The Joy of Color, or yeah, I think it's The Joy of Color. Janine Bages, The Joy of Color. She's going to be on here before Christmas in the mid-December. I'll have her on a Saturday afternoon. I'm also going to have Alistair Postquin. I'm not sure the date on that yet, but I'm going to interview him live. I'm going to have Beth Brown Renzel, interview her live. And also one other person, and I can't think of their name. It's silly. I'm having a brain freeze right now. But, and when I do these, I do not rehearse in advance. I literally talk off the top of my head. That's why it's called Suzanne Off the Cuff. I do not do any preparation. I just come being prepared to answer people's questions. And the way that I prepare for that is I study knitting all the time. I am a retired physician's assistant. When I worked, I read medical journals and researched and studied medicine every day in all my free time to stay up on current medicine. Well, knitting's sort of the same way for me. I'm constantly researching it and reading about it and learning new things and finessing my skills and sharing that with you. That's what I enjoy doing. I'm just filling time here talking so that more and more people can get on here and figure out how to do this. So knitting's just sort of the same way. I've researched it a lot. That's my hobby. That's my love. That's my passion. I love researching knitting and sharing it. And I like being with other people that like that same thing. So I'm going to go now. I'll see you again on Sunday at 2 o'clock Pacific time. That would be 5 o'clock Eastern time. UTC 8 o'clock for those that use that type of time zone information. And I'll have a Rinda holiday here. So that's all for now. Thank you for helping me learn. I appreciate it so much. And I'll see you on Sunday here and on YouTube. Okay? You can watch either place. Oh, if you have questions that you want me to know about in advance, you can either post them in my group on Facebook, Knitting with Suzanne Bryan, or you can post them over in my Ravelry group, which is also called Knitting with Suzanne Bryan. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.